Hey assistant coach, how are you doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to episode number 7 of our Liverpool Career Mode. This is season 2, and I want to wish you guys a very good Sunday morning. And as you can see right here, we are still in first place in the Champions League group, and we will have to play against Copenhagen in this episode as well. And guys, if we reach 500 likes, I will be posting a Q&A later on today. So if we reach 500 likes, I will do that later on, and please go ahead and leave some questions in the comments down below. That would be very nice of you. But as you can see right here, we are going to be playing against Copenhagen in a Champions League deciding game. If we win this game, we will still hopefully remain in first place. But this is the starting lineup. It's pretty much the same as always. I'm only actually changing around the players who are in the center back position. Sometimes Lovren is playing, sometimes it is Sako. But Gerrard with the first shot of the game, and after that we had a corner with Turan, and it landed by Stevie G. He scored once again. This guy should not retire. He should play for this team until eternity, and he is just such a legend. And I was able to score right there. And after that, that spin move, seriously guys, try that spin move. It really bugs the AI out, and I really saw that happening so many times now. That spin move really sets the AI off, and they are not able to defend for some weird reason. On legendary, it works out every single time for me. But as you can see right here, it is Copenhagen with the attack right here in the 61st minute. They had the chance to get one goal in, and it wasn't happening for them. Thiago, Luciano Vietto and Emre Can are joining into the game, and Arda Turan, Stevie G are going out. But now it is Copenhagen with the attack, and somehow they are able to get past my defenders. And hold on a second, is he really going to pull his pants off? Stop it, I'm not showing the rest. And we are going ahead with a couple of attacks right here. Emre Can with a shot in the 82nd minute. He wasn't able to hit the target. But right after that, Thiago with the pass to Coutinho. Coutinho has some space, passes it to Moreno. Moreno with a shot. It gets deflected. And Coutinho again, this time with a stylish finish. 3-1 it is in the 90th minute. And that pretty much got us the first place in a Champions League group. And with that, we are going to get this kind of money, 10 million for our team, and we will need that for the transfer I'm about to make. At the end of this episode, you guys will see which amazing transfer we will get into the team, hopefully. But right here you can see we have 31 points, and Chelsea is still 5 points in front of us, and we have to play against Manchester City, and they are in 14th place, which is really weird. But the reason for that might be that this guy, Sergio Aguero, didn't score any goals, and he's somehow not playing every single game. So that is one thing I noticed with EA's game this year. Somehow the opponents are not always playing the best goalkeepers. For example, Chelsea is sometimes not playing Cech and Courtois. They're playing Schwarzer or something like that, if I remember right. And that's really weird. The CPU makes some weird decisions this year in FIFA. But in the 14th minute, it was Manchester City with the first attack. Right after that, Thiago with some skills, getting past 2 defenders, has some space, but he wasn't able to score. Yes, Thiago is in this game, and he's starting. And Thiago now with the pass to Sturridge. Could this be his first assist in the Barclays Premier League this season? Yes, it is, guys. Sturridge was able to score with his weak foot. 45th minute, we are already 1-0 up against Manchester City, and they were trying to attack with Fernando right here, but Mignolet with a great save. And it is now time to make some substitutions. Henderson, Can and Vietto are joining into the game, and you can see Manchester City on the attack again. Torre now with the pass to Fernandinho to Silva, and he will score. Right after the substitutions, it was Manchester City coming back at us with a goal, and now I had to score once more. Thiago now through, takes the shot, and he wasn't able to score right there. Moreno now with the ball, passing it to Emre Can. Emre Can is looking for someone to pass it to. Sterling with the header, but it just wasn't happening. 90th minute, it is now Thiago to Krishna. Krishna now getting past the defenders. He can take a shot, he does so, and he gets the deflection as well, and he scores in the 90th minute. Krishna, who wasn't even playing a single game this season, finally got his playing time, and he scored. The number 7 of our team, a young talent, that is really looking to get into the team back again, and he is just such a good player, but he's sadly only 73 rated, and I can feel that because Markovic is of course feeling better than him, Origi as well, but this time I wanted to give him some playing time, and he did well. As you can see right here, we are simming a game against Norwich City with our reserves team, and it is a pretty much simple result. 1-0 it is. Origi scores and gets injured, but it was only for 2 days, so no worries right there. And now it was time to get closer to Chelsea again. I think they have taken a draw out of their last game, and it's now time to get 2 points closer to them. But guys, we have to play against Everton, and every single one of you subscribers know that I hate to play against Everton in FIFA. Every single time their custom tactics is just working out for them, and somehow the referee decides to give them a fucking penalty in every single game I play against them. But I knew that Leighton Baines was taking his penalties onto the left side every single time, and Mignolet got to it, and I know that because last time we played against them, Leighton Baines took 2 penalties, and 2 times he was taking the penalties onto the left hand side, so I decided to stick to that, and he wasn't able to score. So it's still 0-0, and we still had the chance to score the first goal of this game. Now Sturridge is through, Sturridge stops and then does this. Why the fuck would you take a shot like that? I wasn't really pressing any button for him to do that, and that really upset me. That could have been a chance to score one more goal for our team and get us in front. But oh well, sadly he wasn't able to score, and as you can see right here, I had a lot of chances and Everton did that as well. This one was a very big chance which they missed, and I just had one more right here in the 54th minute with Arda Turan, and the goalkeeper gets to it because it was an easy shot. After that I had to make some changes. Thiago joins into the game in the center midfield position. Henderson will be playing in the center midfield as well. I decided to let one substitution out for the later minutes. I wanted to get Vieto into the game with some pace later on, but now Sterling is on the ball. He does cross it in. No, sorry, Moreno does cross it in, and we had a chance with Henderson. He wasn't able to head it in properly, but now it's McCarthy with a pass to Gibson, and Gibson isn't able to score because Mignolet is very cautious. Luciano Vieto joins into the game on the left hand side for Sterling, and I really hope that this would help me out to counter-attack against Everton. And he had this chance in the 83rd minute, but he wasn't able to finish that one. Now Gerrard, and it ends. In the 90th minute, it was over, and Gerrard with the last touch of the game. Thiago is thanking me for playing him, but mate, you won't thank me in the end of this episode. Right here you can see Liverpool versus Sunderland is the game that we have to play right now. I decided to play my best team possible, and we pretty much did win that game 4-0. Varane got injured, but only for 5 days, which is not too bad. But this is what I wanted to talk about Thiago. Thiago is going to be put on the transfer list. He wasn't performing at all for me this whole time. He only performed once, and then he got 2 assists, but he's not that kind of player who is like Coutinho, short, really agile, but I don't know, he's just so different, even though he's so similar to Coutinho in his stats. But Thiago is just not good enough, and I have to give him away to get this player, Marco Reus. Yes guys, I know this is a big signing who a lot of career mode players do make, but Marco Reus in real life is linked to Liverpool heavily at this point, and it could be that he makes his move to Liverpool in January or at the end of the season, and I'm just looking forward to see what happens right there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Go ahead and smash 500 likes and leave some questions for the Q&A. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and peace guys.